And of course, welcome to another episode of Sin TV Now, where of course I bring you smart, intelligent news as well as giving the multicultural perspective in regards to pop culture. So today's episode, I decided to do something a little bit different. It's just because, look, okay, I have to be honest with you freaks, all right? Kingdom Hearts is giving me a little bit of trouble. I know it's very early in the game. I get it. It's very early. However, I've been having some issues with getting the last couple clues in Wonderland. So I've been working on that so that I can continue playing Kingdom Hearts for you because so many of you freaks loved when I played that game. So for today's episode, I'm going to take a break from Kingdom Hearts. I am going to be more of a variety type show. So I'll play play a little bit of everything, a little bit of different games. But I am a huge fan of JRPGs. I love Otome Games, so that's our juicy topic of the day. I know I must look like I'm out of it, but I'm just so irritated because I've been trying to figure out. I'm like, how can I play this game? How can I get this set up? This is an Android game, so it did take me some time to get this set up. So I hope everything is working and everything is working well. It's just because, oh man, it's just so frustrating to get the mobile games to work the way they're supposed to. And just when you think everything is fine, it's like something happens. So okay, so sorry about that. So without further ado, let's play this game. This is coming from a very popular Otome series that you can get. Their website is shallwedate.jp/en for English. And they always have new games coming up, such as they have a couple, Modern Cinderella, there's Sengoku, yeah, it's like Sengoku Darling, Lost Alice, and Teen Samurai. So, excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's been a rough day, let me tell you guys, okay? I have just been so tired. I currently am on vacation. Now today is the beginning of me going back to work. And I have to be honest with myself. I hate working, okay? I hate what I do. And it's just because it's very stressful and it can be very demanding. And I know this makes me sound super spoiled, but hey, if it was up to me, I would love to do this full time. It would be so awesome because this has always been a dream of mine. I've always wanted to be a host, and have my own show. But realistically, it's like I'm starting from the bottom and I have to work my way up, right? So that's a little bit about me, and you'll learn a little bit more about me today. But let's get into this game. It's called Blood and Roses, and I'm going to be playing all of the Shall We Date games. I also am challenging myself to what is called what I call it, the beat 'em up challenge. Now, you know these games, okay? You've got Golden Axe, you've got of course, as I'm talking, my controller goes out. I'm just having the worst luck, right? But it's working now, so yay. So you know those games, the beat 'em up games, like Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I am challenging myself to play every single beat 'em up game that I can find and beat it to full completion. Now, I really want audience participation with this. If you know of any beat 'em up games that I have not yet played, please leave your comments, let me know. And you can also let me know on Twitter as well, which is at SINTV Now. And also you can check me out on my YouTube, which is SINTV Now. And let me know what beat 'em up games are you interested in me playing, because there are tons. I'm gonna start off with Dungeons and Dragons, so that'll be coming up probably in 2 weeks. So I'll get back into Kingdom Hearts. I'll be playing these Otome games on the side when I'm like burnt out from Kingdom Hearts, because the game is super irritating, let me tell you. But a little information about Otome Games. This is coming from Wikipedia. And I know I use Wikipedia a lot, but they have such good like resources, and it's just really, I love Wikipedia. So an Otome game, which is also known as Otome Gemu, which literally means maiden game, is a story-based video game that is targeted towards the female market. Generally, one of the goals, besides the main plot goal, is to develop a romantic relationship between the female player character and one of several male or female characters. It depends on the game that you're playing. The ones I'm mainly going to be playing is, the girl falls in love with the guy, which I have to say, a lot of the guys in this game are like super handsome. Okay. Alright, so the genre is established in Japan and is mostly made of visual novels, simulation games, particularly dating sims, and life simulation games. And then the first Otome game that's generally kind of recognized is Angelique. And that came out in 1994, okay? By Koei. For those of you who are not familiar with Koei, they're the same company, I believe, that does Dynasty Warriors. So, really good game too. We'll be playing some of those for sure, okay? And this game came out for the Super Famicom, which we know as Super Nintendo. But what was really unique about Angelique was the game was made by an all-female team. And then another thing I want to clarify as a disclaimer too, I am not a professional gamer. I am not someone that knows every little thing about video gaming. I am not a video game purist. I will never be a video game purist. I am a storyteller. So I like to do voices, things like that. And also give commentary, whether I'm talking about the game or if I'm talking about news or if I'm talking about almost anything that I'm talking about. And of course we got Raven, hey, what's up? And Raven's like, hey girl, hey. And I'm like, hey girl, hi. So I just want to clarify that. So without further ado, let's look at all these fine Asian men in this game. Okay. No, but for me, I like Otome games because it allows me to have a relationship. It's kind of nice, okay? It's kind of nice. When you're like geeky like myself, romance is very hard. Not saying that it can't happen for us freaks out here, okay? But it is very hard. So I love Otome games because it allows me to live through my character's relationship, and that makes me feel better about myself, okay? So let's do this. So the way I have these Otome games set up is I am using, I don't know why this keeps doing that. It's so irritating. But hey, and of course we have Straight 8 Nonsense is following, so thank you. So let me go back here because this thing is like super annoying. But with these Otome games, these games are on Android mainly. So that's how I'm playing them, is through Android. And there's tons of them, and they're really fun, and they're hilarious. So thank you so much for following. I appreciate it, man. So the way I have it set up is I am playing with my Xbox 360 controller, and I have it mapped to XPadder. I tell you, XPadder is the business, okay? It is the business. So I love XPadder. It is such a good program. It's not that much money to get it. It's great. This is a way that I'm able to play games that normally don't have controller support. It is a very helpful program. I love X-Patter. It's the best thing ever. And then Raven Honey's like, woot. And I'm like, woot. Okay, so let's play Blood and Roses. Let's see how this goes here. And all it is, it's just, okay, so we have, this is day 1. And let's see how this goes for day 1. No, stop, stay away from me, or I'll bite my tongue off. That's how I picture myself sounding like. What a mighty girl. Don't touch me. You better not move, or otherwise you'll... Ugh. I feel a sharp pain in my arm. I can't move for a moment, bearing the pain. Seizing this opportunity, the 2 men close in on me. This is my white girl voice, okay? Just bear with me. Cut it out. Some people just don't know when to give up. I would give up right away. Immediately. Now, stay still. No! As I struggle to get away from them, thorn twisting around my body sting me. That's how it sounds like, so I'm just going with it. Every little movement I make leaves more scars, causing me so much pain, but I can't help but try to escape. I never thought it would come to this. I curse my own curiosity from the bottom of my heart. And that's the end. No. Look how gorgeous I look, okay? I mean, I look gorgeous. Okay, so I have lived as a witch for a few years in a small village called Nuthium, apart from my parents. Long time ago, witches were said to be a symbol of evil spirits. But nowadays, the word, I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. The word witch has come to mean women who can formulate medicine and perform a magical spell of some sort. In other words, I make medicine or cast soothing spells on people. These things are my daily work. There are 2 things women in my family line have inherited for generations. A pendant as a lucky charm and... Hey! We have... Phobe's Hobie, thank you for hosting me. Yes, thank you. Yes, God. I appreciate it. A pendant as a lucky charm. Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on? Hey, Straight A Nonsense. Thank you for hosting me. Raid Hype, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. A pendant as a lucky charm and... a power to see the future. Yay! OTGG! Thank you for following. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. A power to see the future. A scene from the future just pops up in my mind and goes away. It's rather strange. It's nothing sophisticated, though. I have no control over the power. I can't see the future on my own will. The only thing I know is what I see is an event which will definitely happen sometime in the future. I've realized that the power has been getting stronger since a few days ago. I have been seeing visions more often than ever before these days. What came in my mind was a vision of a forest nearby my village. Far into the forest, there was a castle. Oh, he is so... Look! Ooh! Fine, okay? And 2 unfamiliar men. Now, those frosted tips on the blonde one, no. Fabe Uprising 19, thank you for following me. I appreciate it. So, what kind of game is this? This is what's called an Otome game. It is a romantic visual novel where it's like the girl and they go through this story and then she falls in love with the guy and it's wonderful. Hey, GZ69 in the building. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. Every time their figures appeared in my mind, I always heard a strange song. Hey, Phobies, thank you. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. Oh, Straight A Nonsense, you have a great night. Viking Warrior, fellow metal brother, what's going on? For those of you who don't know, I am a huge metalhead, so I appreciate that, Viking. Thank you for that follow. Paranormal 81, what's up? Thank you. Every time the figures appeared in my mind, I always heard a strange song. Ooh, this is juicy. This is good. Finally, I couldn't ignore the visions anymore, and I decided to enter the forest. Hey, Mina, you're beautiful as usual. Where are you going? Hello, I'm going to pick up some medicinal herbs. Oh, it's dangerous to go outside the delusive forest alone. I can escort you if you want. I'm fine on my own. Thanks anyway. Having casually exchanged a few words with the country bumpkin villager, I entered the forest. Although he was kind and caring, I had no intention to take him in. Ooh. Adora Forest. People call this place the Delusive Forest. The name said it all. I soon lost sense of direction. And JFizzy69 says, I would kill to voice and act in a game like this. Me too, man. I totally would. Like, I love doing voices. It's like my favorite thing, I swear. Encircled by tall trees, I frantically walked around completely lost. Jeez, what should I do? The faint lights had broken through the trees, were now completely gone. My intuition was alarming me to leave, but I had absolutely no clue which way I had come from. And this is why you have a compass. Obviously, girl, I can't even. It was so careless of me. Just when I was at my wit's end. Oh, and thanks, guys, for that awesome raid. Like, thank you. That was awesome. That just warmed my heart, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just when I was at wit's end. Ugh. Oh no! The scenery around me was wiped out by a bright whiteness. If I can talk today. I know this feeling. This is what happens when I see the future. Look at that bomb castle, man. Look at those hot guys. The two men were staring at me, standing in front of a castle. At the same time, I started to hear a strange song. This voice. It's the same strange song. As soon as I tried to listen carefully, everything went black this time. After I see the future, I always get dizzy or a headache. Already knowing this fit would end soon, I sat by the nearest tree and I took a deep breath to calm myself down. Oh my gosh, yes! I love Devilian, man. Yo, Jay, man, that's my game. I gotta get back into playing that. I have played Devilian. It is an awesome game. I highly, highly recommend it. I really like that game. It's so good. It's so good. I've always been a fan of like horror type games, but like for some reason I still cannot play BioShock because I feel like it would give me a heart attack. That game is too scary. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's cool. You used to run a guild in that game. I also just started playing Final Fantasy 14. That game is awesome. It's really awesome. But one of the things that I've struggled with, and I'm sure Raven, I'm sure can agree with this too, is sometimes it's hard as a person of color to find a really cool gaming community that just like accepts you for who you are, because there's still like these stereotypes of like how, you know, there's not a lot of black women that play games. There's just not a lot of people of color, and we're out here, but I sometimes wonder why it's kind of hard for us to like belong in the gaming community. I can only speak for myself, but like it's a challenge. So like most of the time I pick games, and I know this is gonna sound like woe is me, but like I pick games to play by myself just because I haven't really found games where the community like really accepts me. So that's always been a struggle for me. Jay Fizzy says, are you interested in voice acting at all? You seem like you're having fun. I have fun playing these games for sure. Hey, and of course, shout outs to, of course, all my people, white people, Asian people, Latino, everybody. Thank you for supporting this show. I really appreciate it. And Jay Fizzy also says, even as a white girl, I have that issue a lot. So I know some of the feels. You just gotta keep trying. I have my ups and downs. I have days where I have to be honest. I feel really depressed, and I feel like nobody like. I sometimes feel that, like, I feel really depressed, and I feel like I want to give up just because it's like our voices are not being heard at the same volume as everybody else. This is not me trying to pull the race card. I'm just keeping it real, you know? And hey, Viking, what's up? Viking says, I'm Hispanic. I know how you feel. Yeah, it's very hard. Also, shout outs to my Latino audience. Last month was Hispanic Heritage Month. And I want to tell each and every person of Latino descent, thank you not only for supporting this show, thank you for staying strong, thank you for persevering, because it's not easy, you know? It's not. Oh, you're mostly into shooters? Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yeah, Raven's been trying to get me to play PUBG. It's just been financial, man. That's the problem. These games are expensive, son. Let me tell you, like... Okay, so I went to GameStop. I know, but I like GameStop because it's like the only place like that I can get my games, really, okay? I do a lot of online shopping, but I did go to GameStop and they had Persona 5, and I've been wanting to get Persona 5. They have Persona 5 for the PS3, and then they had this game called like Tales of Red Steel or something like of Cold Steel or something like that. And then I was like adding it together, and I'm like, whoa, these two games are like $60. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I have bills to pay. So it's frustrating, you know? Yeah, see, and Steam is a great way too to get Otome Games and beat 'em ups and stuff. I gotta play that Dungeons and Dragons beat 'em up. There are so many good beat 'em ups out there. Oh man. Oh yeah, Telltale series. A lot of people. Raven has been on me for that. She wants for me to play through the Telltale series games as well. But I'm not sure if I could play the Walking Dead one. I'm really squeamish. For those of you who don't know, I get super squeamish. When it's too gory, I can't. Like, I can't. Like, I start praying to Jesus, you know. I start sprinkling holy water all over my computer. It's a problem, let me tell you. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I heard that Steam, you can get really affordable games on there. Oh, girl, I played The Wolf Among Us. I am in love with Mr. Wolf there. I played that game. It was worth it. Alright, so of course, let's get back into it here too. Already knowing this fit would end soon, I sat by the nearest tree and I took a deep breath to calm myself down. Of course you gotta calm yourself down because you got these two fine guys coming after you, like, okay, work, alright? Alright, I'm fine now. I opened my eyes to try to see the darkness had even thickened. Some of the English is kind of with this. I don't know which way should I go. As I tried to think of a way to get out of here, I looked around. Something black was moving in the corner of my eyes. You look, this game is racist! No, I'm playing. I'm being messy. I'm being messy. Oh, gosh. What is it? The black object was wiggling in the darkness. I walked towards it in curiosity. See, this is where, like, you know how you watch, like, white people in horror movies, right? Or even a black person, too, and you watch them in the horror movie, and then you know that the killer is coming, but yet the person, like, still is like, I know the killer could possibly be behind this door. Let me open it. And I'm like, yo, seriously? Really? Okay. Oh, okay. And I gotta keep up with everybody here. Okay, so Jay Fizzy, hey, what's going on once again? If you ever want to get into voice acting, let me know. I am a moderator on an awesome site for smaller projects, and there are lots of visual novels. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored. I would love to do that. I've always, like, I always had another dream of mine is that I've always wanted to have my own show, right? And have, like, kind of like an anime kind of show, and to be able to do voiceover would be really cool. Now, I can't do a whole bunch of voices, but I would love to do stuff like that. It would be a lot of fun to be able to do that. I walked towards it in curiosity as it grew bigger and bigger. That's never good. Never good. Is this one big lump of something? No. Rather than that, I noticed that small objects were shaping into a big lump. Oh, we screwed, people. This does not sound good. Not sound good. Yeah, I just like doing stuff for fun too. Like I like, for example, I picked up crocheting. I just started crocheting recently, and I was just like, just for the heck of it. So I was like, I'll make a scarf. I'm like, you know, I'm really into like Addams Family and stuff. So I was like watching the Addams Family, and I'm like knitting. But I'm not like Morticia where I'm making like an octopus sweater or something, or I'm like making a sweater for like Cousin It. But it was hilarious. It was really funny. There were numerous red dots in it. Bats? All the red dots spotted me as I muttered. Oh, girl, you better have your running shoes on. I hope she has some good Nikes on, man. Oh, I didn't know that Twitch had a role-playing. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. And then, of course, there's a bum, bum, bum. No, being so extra today. As soon as I realized the red dots were the eyes of bats, I started to dash in the opposite direction from the lump. And then all the games I'm going to be playing for the exception, since it's October, and oh, I love Halloween. It's like my Christmas, my Hanukkah. It's like everything. I love, love, love Halloween. So, yeah. So that's cool. Well, good luck with the auditions. Man, auditions are never easy. Let me tell you, honey. Okay, and then Paranormal says, do you want to play pub? I would love to. I do not have the game, so I will have to buy the game. Please bear with me that I'm kind of behind on the game buying. It's just that I have been paying bills, honey, like everybody else. The bills come in like, they come all at the same time, and it's super annoying. So it's like, this was my mindset. I was like, okay, I got paid. I gotta get Persona 5. I gotta get Tales of of Red Steel. Yeah, Tales of Red Steel and Pubs. You know, I gotta get that. And I was like, go. And then all of a sudden, one bill came up for this, one bill came up for that I had to take care of. And I'm like, bills, gaming. Bills, gaming. I think bills. So I had to go with bills. Now, I won't lie though. GameStop last week had their buy two, get one free on pre-owned games, used games. And I was just like, the game, like, it felt like Game God was like, here you go. So I got Fallout 3, I got Fallout New Vegas, because remember, I was not a fan of Fallout because I suck at it. But I was like, okay, let me redeem myself, let me buy it and try it. So there's Fallout 3 I got Fallout New Vegas, and I got Destiny for PS3. The only thing I don't like about Destiny, though, is not like Mass Effect, where you can play it at any time. It's the game that you have to play online, and I was just like, ugh. But I was like, I'll get it anyway. So I'll play some Destiny 2, give some first impressions and stuff. Yes, I'm preaching, girl. Halloween is awesome. So I am going to be playing Halloween games. You're going to hear me scream so bad. Let me tell you. Okay, so I do have a Steam. And the funny thing is, my Steam is Shantala Bladen. So I'll have a link below today's episode for it. Maybe I have to put it out there now. I have to. Shantala is my alter ego. So, that's how I made, I just made this character that was like a very stereotypical black woman, because I feel the best way to deal with negativity sometimes is to make fun of it, but you're making fun of it, intellectually. So, I know a lot of people have been telling me that. They're like, how the heck do you spell that? Okay, so I'll put it here, so... Let me, I'll actually get it here. Let me get it. Oh my gosh, sorry for yawning, people. It has been a long day for your girl, okay? So, alright, so let me make sure I have it spelled right. But yeah, it's my alter ego. That's what I call it. So, Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. I have Shantala. So, that's why I was, yeah, I was telling myself, okay, so, I have the spelling here, so, okay, I'll spell it here so you guys can, check out my Steam. I have to make my, profile or whatever for it. I haven't had time. This is the thing about gaming. There are so many games. It's like Fine Men. I have so many fine men to conquer, but not enough time to conquer them all. No, I'll make time to conquer as many men as possible. I shall. No, I'm being ridiculous. Okay, so here is my Steam here. I know I should have just made my Steam like Sin TV Now, but I just felt like, I was like, I like Shantala Blading. It's cool. So, I know it's really long. But that's how it's spelled. So it's Shantala Bladen. It's very ratchet. Very ratchet. But ridiculous. Alright, let's get back into it here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so... yeah, I am very attracted to Asian men. I am. But I also like white men as well. And I like Danny Glover. So I don't exclude black guys as much as I joke around about it. But yeah, I like my white guys. I like my Asian guys. I am really feeling Latino guys. I have a soft spot for Pitbull. Let me tell you. Anytime I see that man, I lose it. I like short guys, tall guys. I don't care. Okay, I know some women have a preference for tall guys, but I'm just like, I like the short ones because they got the feistiness going on. And plus, like, short guys, they gotta work hard, you know? Ugh, telling I'm telling you, man. No, I'm not going. See, Adam Sandler, he's cute, but he's not like the type I would go for. Like, I like more like, well, may his soul rest in peace, the late and great Roger Moore. Robin Thicke before he became all like douchebaggy. I love Robin Thicke back in the day. His music, regardless if you take out his ridiculousness, everything about him, he's got the charisma. I like Pitbull, Enrique Iglesias, who else? Oh, okay, I like Tyrese. I like this guy, he's from the soap opera Young and the Restless. His name is Shamar Moore. He is tasty. He is what I like to call mansiondice. Mansiondice is when a man is so fine that you just buy him stuff because he's so fine. So he is some fine man candy, okay? So, yes. Whew. He's the kind of guy that, like, you look, like, ladies, you can relate, right? Where a man is so fine that you, like, he, like, looks at you and then you think about yourself, like, your clothes are coming off for no reason. Like slow motion. You're like, wow! Like that? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So, I know I'm being so ridiculous. So ridiculous. Yeah, I'm short too. Being short sucks, man. And then when you're short, especially I would say as like a black woman too, if you're like, I mean, short, okay. But if you don't have like junk in the trunk, it's like game over, right? And then if like, so if you're like a black woman with no butt, oh, that's like the ultimate sin. Like no men want to talk to you. It's frustrating. Let me tell you. I'm just putting all my tea out here, but who cares? Okay, so, man, I appreciate all of you being here today. This is awesome. This is super, super awesome. Okay, I'm just, let's see here. Jay Fizzy says, I got junk in my stomach. Does that count? I would say, yeah, it counts. It counts. It counts. It counts. Alright, so let's keep going here. I ran for my life. I would run too. Shoot. See, this would be if this was like a black visual novel, right? This is how it would go, okay? You're in the dark woods. Okay, you want me to what? I see bats? No. Got my Nikes or got my shoes, whatever. I'm out, gone, bye, see you. So, I don't blame you. Like, I would be gone. Credits would be rolling. Some horrible, like, weird 80s action song would be playing in the background. Yeah, that's how I see it. That's how I see it. Alright, having made sure that the bats aren't chasing me anymore, I could finally stop running. I was breaking hard. I was breaking those woods real hard. I was breathing hard from the sprinting. All I could do then was try to regain my health. My breath. Well, my health and my breath. Oh gosh. Looking at my feet. Finally, I lifted my eyes from my feet. How can you lift your eyes from your feet? Okay, let me try that. Let's see. Okay, I can't lift my eyes from my feet. I'm too fat for that, so hey. Oh, I didn't know you were a guy. Sorry, man. See, everybody's name is like, I don't try to like figure that out, so you have to let me know if you a guy, girl, or whatever. Finally, I lifted my eyes from my feet, up from my feet. My breath was taken away, again, by the scenery spread in front of me. There was an old castle that seemed to rot away at any moment. I felt a sense of deja vu. Ooh, this music is really popping though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't judge guys by body types too. Okay, I like buff, muscular men as much as like I like a guy that could be my pillow. Like I mean, this is just my criteria. Okay, I am not like okay. I have standards, but I'm not like some of these girls out here where it's just so ridiculous, right? So, I mean, I like someone who would have a good heart. You know, someone that can be gentle. But someone who can still, you know, be proud of their accomplishments and be strong when needed, right? You know, someone who could stand up for me intellectually, someone who can keep their cool, have patience, because I'm a person of extreme personality. Okay, when I'm happy, I'm really happy. When I'm sad, I'm really sad. Okay, like really, like Jennifer Hudson sad. Like Viola Davis, tears, crying, sad. Okay, so I have a very hyper personality. So for some men, that can be a little bit difficult to deal with. So I mean, that's maybe the reason why I like geeky kind of guys, because like a lot of them get that, you know. And then I would like someone who just, I mean, whether I'm bigger, or I'm smaller, or I'm, you know, in between, just someone who can just accept me as a total package. Someone that is with me not because, you know, black women are cool, but, you know, someone that's with me because they understand the challenges of what it means to be with a woman of color, but they're okay with that. And that's the last thing that they think about in regards to me, you know, that they're actually attracted to me, instead of just being attracted to me because they feel like I can't get anything better. And that's something that I've kind of learned as a bigger person, is that sometimes you have to be wary of like how someone likes you, because it's like, do you like me because you sincerely like me? Or do you like me just because you feel that because I'm a bigger person that I can't get anything better? Just saying. So, oh, and by the way, okay, so Jay Fizzy says, by the way, I've got to say, I love your eyeshadow. Do you know what brand it is? And actually, thank you for bringing that up, girl, because this entire month, of course, it's going to be, I think I'm going to call this month Sin-O-Ween, like Sin-O-Ween, get it? Haha, horrible. So I've just been doing like these kind of like extra looks, like looks that I would kind of do for Halloween. I think the scariest thing to do is to look normal as possible. I mean, being scary, yeah, but if you like look extra, like if you look normal, that's kind of scary. Just saying, just saying. But my eyeshadow is from a company called Shani Cosmetics, so I'll actually put that here, so you can just look them up. So Shane is like, I always say Shani, so Shani Cosmetics, so that's the name. And then there's another one that's really good that I use for like my brow bone highlight, and that's Cara Cosmetics. And there's a couple really good places you can go online. There's Kate House. Sam's Beauty is really multiculturally friendly. I like them. And I also like e.l.f. Cosmetics, but I've really been loving LA Girl. So as you can see, I am a makeup freak, and that's another thing that sometimes some guys have a hard time understanding, is like why I'm into makeup like that. I've just always liked playing around with color. I was bullied a lot growing up, and I was made fun of a lot for my freakish appearance. Like girls, like when I was growing up, like girls always used to tell me that I was like a freak. So I used makeup as a way of, it kind of helped me besides building my own natural confidence. It helped me to enhance it a little bit more. So I've always loved playing around with makeup, and I've been doing these kind of looks for the last like 2-3 years. So hey, I really appreciate that. I didn't know much about makeup either, okay? Like, see, the power of the internet, right? There is so much good stuff, like, in regards to learning about makeup. Like, for me, most of the stuff I've learned is from my own. I'm self-taught like that. And then my mom, who's, like, makeup legendary, okay? So, combination of that, and then also I do a lot of, like, tutorials and things like that on YouTube as well. So, that's how I've learned. Like, my brows never used to look like this. My brows used to be, like, super, they were really, really bad. But then I finally found someone who could, like, shape my brows correctly. So, yes, LA Girl is great, though. Yeah, it's really, really great. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to talk to some guys about it, though. But there are a lot of guys, though, that you can talk to about makeup, which is cool. Even though some of them be like, I don't care. But then they'd be like, hey, what kind of lipstick are you wearing? And it's like, haha, see, you're interested. You're interested. I see you. So, okay, and Raven says, what happened in Vegas? I am not too sure. Not too sure. I know, right? 28 colors. And they have tons. And then there's another one, too. You just got me going on this now. It's called BH Cosmetics. And, oh, man, I got some good deals from them. Like, I'm a huge fan of Ashley Tisdale. Ashley Tisdale, she's, like, one of my makeup, like, role models, too. Yeah, so fabulous. Yeah, I've heard of him. But, like, his stuff, though, Jay, too expensive, though. Too expensive. Cool stuff, but too expensive, though. Okay. I could go on for makeup forever because I love makeup. Because I had seen it many times. Okay, let me get back into it here. All right. Are they in the castle? Does the song come from here? I would hope so. I should go and find out. Because I'm stupid. I'm gonna go into a castle that I know nothing about with some hot vampire. You know, that... But see, it depends on the vampires if they're friendly or not. Or if they have good food. That's interesting. I'm being ridiculous. Yeah, $28 for some lipstick, girl. Yeah, even with Rihanna, her Fenty Beauty, I appreciate Rihanna for stepping it up. Because it's so funny now, all these beauty brands, now they care about people of color. Not to say that there's not some that haven't in the past, but now it's a concern. So we need to, like, I'm capitalizing on it by getting all the dark tones that I can. Also, special shout out to Maybelline for their Fit Me Matte Foundation. So many darker shades that they have. That's what I'm wearing, a combination of that with their Cushion Foundation. It's really, really nice. It's really, really good. And you guys can follow me on Twitter, which is at SINTV now, and we can, like, talk there too, because I'm always the type of person, I love talking to people in general. So, like, I'll talk to anybody as long as you're cool with me and I'm cool with you. I'll talk to you. Like, I can talk about almost anything. That's just how I am. Okay, I should go find out. Okay, well, you go do that. I looked up at the castle. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. Whoo, child, I am tired, okay? I held my pendant, a family treasure, handed down to me, tightly in my hand to get courage. Then, I slowly laid my hand on the gate. This is going to be a lot of fun. He was fine. Hello? Excuse me? The door unfolded a gorgeous scene inside, unlike its outward appearance. Is anyone There? I called out loud, but nobody responded. Silence covered the entire castle, and there was no sign of human habitations. Nobody lives here? But still, it seemed to be in good repair. The hallways and the handrail of stairs were even nicely polished. I might find someone in the other rooms. Having a ray of hope, I decided to go look around the castle. A human girl, huh? I hope she won't be trouble.
What's this tasty smell? Woohoo! I'm ready for it.
Uh-oh. Don't sweat over me. I'll behave. Although I searched in the castle for a while, I hadn't met anyone yet. Am I alone in this large castle? It's kind of scary thinking about it. My slight hope to meet someone who lived here was starting to fade away. I probably should get out of here. Well, I mean, you just walked in, you didn't bring food, like, come on. I mean, that's ridiculous. No. Okay, and Jay Fizzy says, I watch a lot of BuzzFeed, and the Dark Foundation has been the focus of a lot of videos, and damn, they're finally able to find nice shades. I'm honestly too pale for foundation. They all have a orangey tint to them, and it looks so bad because I get no sun like a vampire. When is vampire makeup coming out? Now, speaking of vampire makeup, I'm really into like the alternative type of makeup and stuff like that too. They have a vampire white foundation. It's from Manic Panic. I know Hot Topic. For those of you who don't know, Hot Topic used to be, to me, a very alternative store, but they kind of changed it to kind of adjust more to like regular society now. But they still carry a lot of alternative stuff. And I saw like on their website that they had like the Vampire White Foundation, so maybe give that a try. But that's like, I would say the white foundation is more if you're into that like gothic kind of look though. So yeah. But yeah, Manic Panic is essential. I love Manic Panic. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I probably should get out of here. Well, obviously you should. Just when I turned around. Eek! Ba 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 ba. No. All Broadway too. Like ba. Candle lights illuminating the hallway suddenly went out. My thought froze in the complete darkness. It's dark, and I'm scared. I'm so scared. Dreadful fear dominated me. Ooh, that sounds hot. No, I'm kidding, I'm being ridiculous. Hey. Do you hear me? Someone had come behind me before I knew it and patted me on the shoulder. Though I was looking for someone living in the castle, this encounter only gave me fear itself. Hey, don't be so nervous. I can't take this game seriously, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I agree, Jay. It would look good if you mixed it in with like normal foundation. So this, just for me to take a break here from these weird voices I'm making, this is how I do my foundation. I use the Fit Me foundation, and I'm in between. I know, kinky, right? Um, I'm in between foundations. So I use Java, which is like their second to darkest shade, to contour my face. Like just contouring around my face, underneath my chin, you know, kind of slim down the fat chin that I have. And then from there, I use Elf. I think you would like Elf's Beautifully Bare. They just came out with some new shades. They have lightest lights to pretty much medium dark. And it works pretty well for me. But I usually, like my friends that are like really ghostly pale, like no offense, but they look like ghosts. No, I'm kidding. I would recommend using a translucent powder, like a translucent face powder. I know Coty, they've been around since the 20s. Many drag queens use it too, or just regular people too. It's this really nice translucent powder. They have a tinted one, but you can just get regular translucent. But see, everybody's different though. Because like for me, sometimes when I put on foundation, I know this sounds weird, I look a little bit pale. But sometimes I like that look though. I just like that kind of a little bit light to my skin. It's kind of nice. So yeah, pretty kinky. This is really kinky here. Ooh, kinky. You look so tasty. But I won't eat you right away. Eat? A sharp, cold feeling laid on my neck terrorized me. Knife? Because of the way he was, the word knife promptly came up in my mind. He covered my mouth with his hand to muffle my outgoing scream. Outgoing scream. Don't make a fuss. It'll only cause a big trouble for me. I can't... My conscience started to fade away. Just before I passed out, I heard a drop on the hard floor and footsteps coming towards me. Ooh, this is getting good. Huh? Ow. Am I tied up? When I opened my eyes, my body was tied around by a thorn, so I couldn't move freely. Where am I? Ooh! Ooh, this is getting good, people. I really like this. Ooh, this is really good. Okay, so you can always come back to read the prologue from memories after choosing your character. Okay, so we get a special photo if we complete that. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's read the story here. Okay, so we're continuing. Okay, I am going to take a quick break. I'm going to get some water. I will be right back, okay? So I'll be right back. Stay tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. No, I'm being horrible. Horrible. Okay, I will be right back. I am back. No, I am being a mess here. Here I am. Yay. Okay, so we got round 2 here. Oh my gosh, people, let me tell you. Mess, mess, mess. I was like, first I had to stretch. I had to relax, okay? I had to relax. Okay, and, ooh, you got a fine, okay, you got a fine German man? Yeah, go girl. No. Yeah, hey, I thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and I will add you on Steam. I think what I'll do is I probably will make, no, I'll probably keep the same Steam, but yeah, definitely we've got to talk. I really enjoyed talking to you. You were so pleasant and so wonderful. So, yeah, definitely we'll keep in touch for sure. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. So, hey, you go get your sleep. I need to probably get some sleep myself soon, but I gotta play through this. I gotta see what happens here. But hey, have a good night. Thanks for checking out today's episode. I really appreciate it. So hey guys, man, I appreciate. Look, I got rated today. I got that was a first. I have never had that many people check me out, and that really means a lot because I think sometimes I'm too critical of myself and I'm too hard on myself. So, you know, I really appreciate people like you who take the time to like understand me. So thank you for that. Really, I'm very, very grateful for that. But hey, let's continue. Let's get this juicy tea that's going around here. Okay, all right. Ridiculous. I'm ridiculous. I look around the room. A small room. This is just like a jail. A cold blade was put to my neck, and I remembered that a man shut my mouth with his hands, which made breathing impossible. And what happened after that? It was only natural that I didn't know what happened after I lost my consciousness. I wish the vision would happen now. At least I want to know what is happening next. Contrary to my expectation, I have never been able to control the power the way I wanted. First of all, I've got to do something with the thorn. Just when I move my body to escape from the thorn, it's better not to move your body. They'll only prick your skin deeper. Huh? I was shocked to see a man with a gentle smile who entered the room. Wait, Rupert. I can't believe this. Another surprise occurred as a blonde man showed up in the room right after the first man. I looked at both of them by turns. I've seen them many times in the vision. This is your castle? Do you guys sing that strange song? I couldn't hold back my curiosity and questioned them, but the blonde man glared at me in response. I have no consent of allowing a stinky human to speak. I was dumbfounded by his violent verbal attack. Alfred, even though she is human, you must be gentle to the ladies. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'm being ridiculous. I am being ridiculous. I told you, be nice to the ladies. I'm Rupert, and this is Alfred. Please, forgive my little brother's misbehavior. The man who called himself Rupert pushed the blonde guy aside and showed me a big smile. You were only born a bit earlier than me. Don't make yourself look like the big brother. The man called Alfred pushed away Rupert this time and looked into me. I think this is it. Right. I can find some features of hers. I have no idea what they were talking about. If I can make her my belonging. Belonging? Shut up, human. All you have to do is offer your blood. With a sharp, cold glare, he gave me the cruel statement, and again, I was lost for words. Alfred. Rupert showed me a war smile, this time as if he had resigned his brother. I am deeply sorry for his rudeness. He usually behaves better than this. He looks at least better than the blonde guy. Than the blonde guy throwing rude words at me. He was throwing shade, honey. That's what he was throwing. Shade. But give us your blood belonging features. They sure are strange. First of all, why am I tied up? So many questions came up on my mind, and the thorn tortured me by pricking my skin. Different types of feelings mixed with each other. Among them all, anger grew stronger and stronger, and I began to speak. Did you guys throw me in this jail? I didn't carry you here, but I ordered someone to do so. Ordered? I thought he was a gentleman by the way he speaks, but I can't trust him anymore. It's true that I'm the one to blame for trespassing the castle, but to tie me up in thorn, it's just so crazy. I just want to get out of this eerie castle. I want to be free from them. First things first, I must get rid of the thorn to get out of the jail. It's so frustrating, but it looks like I have no other choice besides begging those two in front of me. I'm Mina. I apologize for trespassing the castle. So please, help me untie the thorn. I'm sure it gives you guys pain to hurt a woman, doesn't it? I understand. I'm not into watching a lady tied up in front of me. However, Rupert hadn't completed his line, but instead, he showed me an evil grin. Humans are cunning creatures. I'm sorry, but we can't let you be free. Let me tell you, the only way you can become free is to give me your blood. I'm being so corny, guys. So corny. to give me your blood. I surely felt a chill run down my spine at their synchronized phrases. Alright. Alright, so we're just gonna continue here reading the story for a little bit more here. This takes a lot out of my voice, so sorry if I sound like up and down, but it's just like it takes a lot out of your voice, you know? Their terrifying request brings me back to the present situation I'm in as I was recalling what happened until now. You're covered in blood. Ugh. He grabs me by the hand as I'm throwing my arms around desperately. Get your hands off! I'm getting bored of this. After muttering, Alfred brings my wrist towards his mouth. Stop! My whole body trembles as he licks the blood from my wrist. Sweet blood, huh? His lips are wearing my blood as he grins. Please, let go. I'm frightened to death without knowing their intentions. Stay away from me. The more I struggle, the more thorns bite into my body. My clothes, my skin, my face, I was covered all over with painful cuts. I told you not to move many times. Rupert talks to me in a gentle manner, but I know he isn't on my side either. Oh dear, a lady shouldn't get scars on her pretty face. Looking sad, he bites through one of his fingertips. Rupert? I have no idea what his next action was until I scream out loud to see what's revealed. Rupert applies the blood from his fingertips on the cut on my wrist. In an instant, my scar miraculously disappears. Look, your face. Rupert's blood is applied on my face scar as well. Though I can't see it myself, I'm sure the scar must have healed in an instant. With my knowledge as a witch, I know the kind which can heal any scars with their blood in an instant. Alfred's words that were to give to him my blood, and Rupert's blood that has cured my scars. They must be vampires? My monologue is soon to be confirmed. Didn't I tell you Alfred and I are both vampires? I'm making him so flamboyant. Oh gosh. You must be honored to be desired by us. I feel honored. Saying this, Alfred reaches his hand to expose my bare shoulders. Don't. As I struggle, my body is primed by the thorn even tighter. Behave yourself. Okay, so that's what happened. So she was in the jail area. So okay, that makes sense. All right. My body trembles as he whispers in my ear. and I find myself paralyzed in the next moment. Now, you are a good girl. Ooh. Oh no. Oh my. I'm being ridiculous. He strokes my hair as I feel his breath on my neck. Ouch! Sharp pains run through the left side of my neck and my right shoulder at the same time. Ah. The sensation penetrating my skin. I know that it's their fangs without even looking at them. My blood is mustered to where their fangs are stabbed. Oh! Okay, I have to make him flamboyant because he looks flamboyant. Hearing a sweet gasp coming from my right side, I turn the direction to see Rupert, whose crimson eyes are staring at me. He takes my hand and licks a scar on my finger. I have never tasted such sweet blood. I would be addicted to it. Whispering into my ear, he sucks up my finger. Stop. Oh, that's just, look at that, that's horrible. No, not enough. Ugh. Another sharp pain runs through the left side of my neck.
I need more. Ugh.
This sounds so wrong. It sounds so wrong. Rupert's fangs thrust into the bite mark he's already made, and he sucks more blood from there. Please, stop now. I'm supposed to be feeling only pain. But there's something different from pain in this. Oh, this is just such a 50 Shades moment right here. So 50 Shades here. What is this feeling? My conscience fades away while my blood is sucked away. I slowly become incapable to think anymore. Then, everything goes black before my eyes. It's getting good, people. It's getting good. Alright, we're almost done here. This is the, I believe the prologue, so... Alright, so let's complete that. Almost done. Wake up. I feel something rough rubbing against my cheek, and I slowly open my eyes. An unfamiliar ceiling, an unfamiliar room, and a cat? Whose voice was that? Sitting up in bed I was laid down on, and I look around. I thought I heard someone talking to me, but nobody is in the room except me.
Good. You can move your body.
Huh? I've just made sure that no one was in the room, though. Why? I look in the direction where the voice came from. There is a cat sitting in my sight. A cat by any chance?
You're right.
I hear the exact voice from the spot where the cat is sitting. A talking cat? Sailor Moon awesomeness. Hashtag Sailor Moon awesomeness. Who are you?
I am the cat living in this castle. Some people call me Spade. I've never met a cat who can speak the human language before.
Oh my gosh. Whew. Yawning, yawning.
If I didn't know I was in a vampire's castle, I wouldn't have accepted what the cat said. I've gone through so much that I'm not easily surprised by a cat speaking. We can talk about my language ability later. The problem here is you. Me? Do you remember you were sucked by your...
The English is kind of bad.
Do you remember you were sucked your blood by the vampire brothers? Yeah. How can I forget about that? The pain of the fangs sticking into my skin and the indescribable weird sensation. They tried to dominate you. Yes, I know. So I've turned into a vampire. I get depressed all of a sudden to face the reality.
I would be happy if I was a vampire. That'd be awesome. I would wear tons of sunscreen.
Keep your chin up. You haven't become their belonging. Huh? You are still human, but... So I'm not a vampire yet? I take Spade up in my arms as I'm overwhelmed by happiness. Don't start celebrating yet. Hear me out. I put him down on the floor as he struggles in my arms. Seems like you are descended from a special bloodline. You are now between a human and a vampire.
That's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool.
Does it mean that I will eventually turn into a vampire? Yes, you're exactly right.
Oh, my throat is killing me. These voices, they get to me here. And I'm tired, too. We're crazy.
Spade confirms my question with a nod and stares at me in a serious manner. You have 10 days left. Find out the rose garden somewhere in this castle within those 10 days. Roses blooming in this castle have a mystical power. Drinking the evening dew will purify you from the vampire curse. Find the rose garden in 10 days. Why are you so nice to me? Because you are not supposed to become a vampire. I don't know how helpful I can be, but I will support you if you wish. Thank you, Spade. I have no idea why Spade knows those things, but it still relieves me to find out that there is someone in this vampire's castle to help me. I'll find the garden and leave this castle as a human. As soon as I make the resolve, a knocking sound resonates from the door.
Alright, so we have completed the prologue here. So it is time for us to apparently get dressed here. Let's see. I don't even know how this works here. It says time to get you dressed. Let's see. Okay, my items. There's menu. I have no idea. So with that, we'll just end it here because I gotta figure this out. But hey, I want to thank everybody for checking out today's episode. And you know what? I'm just going to take a break from Kingdom Hearts a little bit, get my mind refocused, get it flowing, get it going. And I'll continue to play these Otome games. And then we'll also get back into like Mass Effect and all that good stuff. I want to thank the people who raided me today. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. That you guys would like take the time to do that. I am very grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember, Sin TV Now, I am doing the show, excuse me here, every other day. And the only reason why is just because I am, for those of you who don't know, I am a grad student. So I study like crazy. I'm working on my internship right now, so I have a lot going on with that. So I'm going to be doing the show every other day. Make sure if you want to keep up with what's going on with me and all that good stuff, you can check me out on Twitter, SINTV Now. And you can also check me out on YouTube, which is at youtube.com/user/SINTV Now. And then Steam is Shantala Bladen. I'll have that on my YouTube as well. I'll post that on my Twitter too. But thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really appreciate it. And like I always say, remember to get smart and stay informed.